Well, first thing I'd like to point out is, a lot more gets done around here when you have all three. And we just got done with a biennium in which you guys had all three, which is fine. Things go back and forth. Ever since I've been involved in politics, I've been told how the problem with Social Security is we got to raise the limit on which we levy the tax. And you had all three, and I just think it's telling that when you had the opportunity to do that, you refused to do that. There are other things that I thought you were going to do on the revenue side. There was getting rid of a massive loophole in the estate tax that I just did get out. It did get out of this House, but that didn't survive, which kind of surprised me as well. But in any event, it's illuminating when you're in charge, you won't raise these taxes. Now, I will say this. The number one goal of that commission should be not to play with Social Security benefits, okay? There are people on my side who think, oh, we can go up to age 68, age 69. I'll tell you, it's pretty difficult for somebody who's 68 or 69-year-old to get a job today. And a lot of those people physically can't take those jobs. Other things some people like to do, they don't like to raise the age, they like to punish thrift. If somebody has a few $100,000 in their 401k, they say, well, he doesn't need the Social Security, we'll take that away. Or they like to punish work. Somebody's working when they're 72 or 73, they say, well, maybe we ought to change Social Security because that guy's working, he shouldn't get any. So those things should be off the table. Now, where will the money come from? You said all we can do is cut benefits or raise revenue. I disagree. There's not one more spending program that is more vital than Social Security. Like it or not, we have made a commitment to the public that these benefits will be there. And meanwhile, we continue to flood money at programs that are either wasteful or unconstitutional. I'm not going to say all these programs are bad, but they would be done more efficiently on a state level. I mean, we have a Department of Housing and Urban Development, a Department of Health, a Department of Education, Department of Labor. All these things should be taken away before we take one dime from Social Security. And that's not to say we shouldn't have any welfare programs, but if we have those programs, which by the way, I think are designed primarily to keep the fathers out of their families, that seems to be the major goal of them. But if we're going to have those programs, if we are going to have programs designed to destroy the American family, at least they should be administered on a local level. Final comment, I will agree with one of my friends over there. He sounds like one of my heroes. We do spend too much money on defense. I think sometimes those programs are designed because they're in some congressman's district or some business is politically active. And I'd be happy to work with you in the next round of appropriation bills to maybe eliminate some of that wasteful defense spending. We ought to get rid of the wasteful defense spending before we even look at Social Security. But in any event, stick with our Constitution, stick with the 10th Amendment, and get out of these programs that are meant to be administered on a local level. Thank you.